A Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy has been fired after an internal investigation found he sent inappropriate text messages to teenage girls, local students at a high school.
The deputy, who admitted to the conduct, had served with the department for 11 years and is suspected of sending the suggestive messages while both on and off duty. CBS 12's Al Pefley joins us live at PBSO headquarters in West Palm Beach. And Al, what have you found out?
Liz, according to this PBSO internal affairs report, the deputy went way too far in a series of flirtatious text messages with two female high school students. The report reveals that he was able to meet these two girls because they were friends of his son that he was dating. An internal affairs investigation focused on PBSO Deputy Eric Devaul concluded, quote, Deputy Devaul attempted to initiate inappropriate relationships with two female high school students by text messaging both of them inappropriate messages and social media videos that insinuated his desire for a sexual relationship while on and off duty. As part of their investigation, the Internal Affairs Unit spoke with the principal and a behavioral specialist at Seminole Ridge High School. The inappropriate behavior with the two 18-year-old girls took place in March of 2024. The report says Deputy Devaul met one of the girls because a friend of hers was seeing Devaul's son. Devaul's relationship with the girl started with casual conversations, such as, how are you doing? How's your day going? The Internal Affairs report says, quote, he also made comments about, I want to kidnap you or I want to take you. But he didn't stop there. The report says Devaul made comments to the girl about using handcuffs and sent a text message to her saying, quote, you don't think it would be nice to just close your eyes and enjoy what will feel good, but we'll save that for May. May is when the girl would graduate from high school. Another 18-year-old girl said Devaul would come to the school randomly every Wednesday and Thursday when he was on duty, and she would see him there. One day when she was walking home from school, Deputy Devaul drove up to her and, quote, activated his emergency lights to possibly scare her, and he asked where she lived. Devaul texted one of the girls saying, quote, gonna shower in a few, if you want to help, laugh out loud, and if you could handle me being frisky, laugh out loud, I'd be frisky. And it would be your choice. I won't do anything you don't want. One of the girls provided an internal affairs investigator with 4 TikTok videos that were provocative. Deputy Devaul shared these video clips with her in which a man describes what characteristics make a great wife. When asked about the text messages and TikTok videos he sent one of the girls, Devaul told Internal Affairs, quote, I was trying to mess with her head because the girl did not like Devaul's son dating her best friend. Devaul said, quote, I was not trying to have more than a friendship with her. When he was asked if he felt his behavior was appropriate, he replied, quote, no, it was dumb. And we went to former PBSO Deputy Eric Devaul's home seeking comment. We were told to leave the property. We're told that none of these text messages led to anything physical. Before he was fired, he had been with PBSO for 11 years. Live in West Palm Beach, Al Pefley, CBS 12 News.
Thanks, Al. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office did send us this statement late this afternoon responding to our request for comment. Quote, following a recent internal review, Deputy Sheriff Eric Devaul was found to have engaged in conduct that did not align with our standards. PBSO remains committed to transparency, accountability, and public trust. We will continue to uphold the integrity of our agency and expect every member of this office to meet the professional and ethical standards required to serve and protect our community.